Welcome back. Nickel City Sessions at the Cave works to showcase local talent in the Queen City, and I'm joined now by the host and musician, Davey. Oh, welcome.
Hi.
Thanks for joining us.
Nice to be here.
Okay, let's talk about Nickel City Sessions and give us the story behind how it got started and why.
Nickel City Sessions is a songwriter series. I always wanted to do a residency where I was doing something every month. And Mark Buell had a venue out in Akron called Nickel City Frets. And so I started the series there, and then COVID happened. And then he ended up moving back to Maine, so I put it to rest for a couple of years. And then I started reaching out to Jay Hall of the Sportsman's Tavern and the Cave. And we went back and forth, and we finally decided to do something on the third Wednesday of every month and resurrect the series.
Okay.
So it's back and going strong again.
What's your favorite part about hosting this songwriter series?
Getting to see a lot of my friends who are touring songwriters who come in from around the country.
Nice.
And getting to share, getting to share their music with an audience, and letting them know about other artists. It gives me a chance to expose an audience to new music for a lot of people. So that's one of my favorite things about doing that.
Very nice. Well, I know that part of what you do is not just cultivating creativity, but it's also giving back to an organization that Channel 4 has a lot of love for, Feed More Western New York.
And near and dear to my heart as well. For about a better part of the last decade, I was doing an annual Davey and Friends concert for Feed More Western New York. And when I decided to resurrect the series, I thought a good way to get involved with Feed More again would be to partner with them. So I chatted with some of the folks there, and we came up with a way to give a discount on admission to the show. It's $15 at the door, but if you bring a non-perishable food item, they have collection barrels. And if you bring a non-perishable food item, they take $5 off the admission. So you get to see new music, you get to hear some songwriters, and you get to feel good that you helped out the community by giving to them. And you do a lot for the community, including incorporating Meals on Wheels over the last couple of years. So
nice, nice. Well, obviously, you are your own musician and original artist, too. Tell us about your music.
So I originally started as a bass player, and I did that for about 16 years of my adult life. And then for the last 25 years, I've been a solo singer-songwriter, and it eventually morphed into being able to tour around the country and support my albums that I put out, as well as playing locally and doing cover shows as well. But it's a nice way to make a living and a nice way to play music. I don't have to worry about rehearsals with other people or the musical differences that you find a lot happening with bands.
Yeah. So. Let's talk about the song you're performing for us today.
The song I'm going to be performing is a title track off my last CD, which I put out in 2023. It's called Some Days. And the song was inspired by a winter's day walk with my dearly departed dog, Addison. She passed away a couple of years ago, but we were walking through the woods on a winter's day at about the time of day when, about 4 o'clock, when the sun's starting to go down in the winter. And I was taken by the shadows of the trees on top of the snow. And I started thinking about a lot of things, mainly the dichotomy of life and how some days you wake up and you feel like you could do anything. And some days you just want to pull the covers back over your head.
Oh, we feel that. Well, today's a day we feel like we can go.
That's kind of the idea, the showing the two sides of the coin of different days of lives.
Nice. Okay, well, take it away.
Thank you. Some days I grow tired. Some days I am weak. Some days there's no fire in the words that I will speak. Some days I'm the wave. Some days I get tossed. Some days I can turn the page, and some days I am lost. Oh, the light grows shorter now. The trees cast their shadows long and low. against the house. Some days I feel fine, some days I am not. Some days I will find that some days this is all I've got. Some days I will give, some days I will get. Some days I will live for days that haven't happened yet. Oh, the light grows shorter now. The trees cast their shadows long and low against the house. If I go back and listen to their stories, I'd fall off track, reliving all those glory days, reliving all those glory days. Some days I feel alone, some days I feel down. Some days I'm the king of thrones and others I'm the clown. Some days I rise above, some days I fall behind. But each day I give love, and every day I am kind. Oh, the light grows longer now. The trees cast their shadows. Oh, the light grows longer now. The trees cast their shadows.
Thank you so much for that performance. You can catch Davey every third Wednesday at the Cave for Nickel City Sessions and learn more and connect with him on Facebook or visit daveyo.com. We'd like to thank every one of our guests today. Have a great weekend. We'll see you Monday at 10 a.m. on the CW23 and then again at 3 p.m. on Channel 4.